asked me out for like a long time. Oh, let's hang out now. One thing. And I'm like, okay, no problem. Now you call a makeup artist.
25,000 or 30,000.
30,000. You test different outfits, wear wig, and I'll go out to meet you. I always expect, oh, it was nice meeting you. Just take.
What you are saying is that you are going out of the house to make money from the guy.
No, it's not about making money. Do you know the cost of being a fine girl in Lagos? It's expensive.
So this is one reason why I don't like to hang out with young guys. And now it sounds funny, but it's the truth, yeah? You get to hang out with a young dude, and then you're like, oh, you get your makeup done, your hair done, see that person.
Onto Airport Road.
And once you see the person, it's like, okay, I'm done. I've seen you. It was great meeting you. Time to go home. They always don't give you transport fare home. It's just funny, but there's no, oh, thanks. I really appreciate the fact that you took your time out. You got dressed to come out. Right? There's no take. Send me your account number. Let me send you money home. It's always, oh, all right, no problem. See you another time. How do you think I'm going to come out another time? I'm not coming out for nobody.
Hi guys, hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Goodness Andrew, and if you're just seeing this face for the first time, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi my love. Okay, today's video is going to be a reaction video. This thing has been trending for a while now, and I just decided that I had to do a reaction video to it because it has not left my mind. And just yesterday another story sprung up again on the internet, and I just decided, yes, that's my sign, I'm going to do this video. So yes, if you have already watched the videos that I attached in the beginning of this video, let's just get right into it, okay? Because this is a quick one. There's really not much to talk about. I first saw this video on Twitter and I just could not understand it, okay? I don't understand what this trend about paying transport fare on a date, I don't understand where this trend started from. I don't understand why it's making rounds. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. So today I'm just going to be giving you guys my own opinions. So please, nobody should come for me. This is strictly my opinions, and you know, yeah, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, right? So first things first, in the video she goes, you prepare for a date and you do your makeup for like 30k, and I don't understand. So you're meeting someone for the first time and you're spending that much money on your makeup. I don't get it. Like, this is someone you just met, right? And maybe you guys probably exchanged contact details and you decided to hang out for the first time, and you deem it fit to call a makeup artist and have your makeup done for 30,000 naira. Why? I don't understand. Is it your husband? Is it your husband? Like, unnecessary. Why would you do that? Then she goes ahead to talk about the stress of picking an outfit. Oh yeah, yes, I understand. I totally understand that. And then she now says, and when you guys are done with the date, he cannot even say, okay, it was nice meeting you, just take. I don't understand. Is he your uncle? Is he your mommy's friend or your daddy's friend that you have not seen in a long time that is giving you Christmas money? What does just take mean? Like, I don't understand. Isn't this supposed to be a date? Why did you agree to a date if you were just expecting a tip or an incentive after the date? I thought the concept of a date is for two people to sit down over drinks or food or whatever and just get to know each other, right? So I don't understand why payment is now coming into play, because this one, in that first video, she wasn't even talking about paying like her tip or anything. She was more concerned about the take after coming. So like, you're literally saying they should tip you off for coming. So you're literally saying they should tip you off for coming out to hang out with them. If you didn't want to see that person, why come out in the first place? Because now it's almost like the driving force for going out on dates is that, oh, at the end of the date he's gonna tip me off. Babe, I don't understand. Is it prostitution? Like, or is there, did we miss a point? Is there something else that, like, I don't understand. Is there a transaction that went on during the date that you're not telling us about? Because I cannot comprehend how you go out to get to know someone and you're expecting that person to pay you for coming out. Like, this person already probably, not even probably, most likely has already covered the bill for the food, and then you still want him to tip you off because you came out to see him. I don't understand. If you didn't want to come out, you'd have stayed in your house. I still don't understand the 30k makeup. It's still driving me crazy. Like, I can't get it. 30k for makeup to meet a stranger. Why? Why? I feel like if you are in that class of people that want to spend 30k every time you're going out on a date with someone, you might as well just gather the money together and just go for a class. Go and learn how to do your makeup, because I don't understand. This is not smart money woman behavior at all. But then, I mean, since you spent 30k on makeup, I see why you'd be expecting that at the end of the date, he should give you a tip and say, oh, it was nice meeting you. Just take a... I don't get it. So out of curiosity, I checked out this lady and I found this other video, the second video I attached to this video, where she was basically comparing going out with older men versus going out with younger guys. And that was when I said, now you're talking. Now you have really told us your problem. That's it. You have really told us your problem. Because in the first video, I just couldn't make any sense of it. But after seeing the second video, I'm like, I get where this person is coming from. Not that I support her, but now I understand where she got that ideology from. I've always been of the school of thought that if you spend so much of your growing up years, let me not even say teenage years, because that's like out of it, but your young adult years, or even your early dating stages, you've spent it going out with older men that are like, and by older men, I don't necessarily mean that you must be going out with like people's fathers or anything. Maybe as a 19-year-old or a 20-year-old, your first boyfriend was like 30, 35. Even if he wasn't married, just spending most of your early dating years going out with older people, sometimes it kind of affects you in a certain way. Okay, let's narrow this down to like the ones that go out with like the proper sugar daddies and people's fathers and whatnot. Okay, so this is your early dating years, your early dating experiences. Your first dating experience is you going out with someone's husband, someone's father, a much older man. That man is not trying to get to know you. He does not care about like what your favorite color is, what your favorite food is. He just wants to get into your pants. So yes, he's going to just pull up with so much money and start splurging every time he sees you. So let's picture this scenario. You meet on the road, maybe he's driving, you're walking, or you're waiting to catch a bus or something, and then his driver stops, he winds down, the typical Nollywood structure. He winds down and is like, hello, can I get to know you? Where are you going to? And then you're like, oh, I'm just going somewhere down the road. And he's like, oh, let me drop you. Yeah, you're like, oh, no, don't drop me, it's fine, or whatever. In fact, see, I'm just going so overboard at this point. Okay, so you guys get the point I'm trying to make. Then maybe he doesn't drop you because you guys are going to different areas, because you can't just be dropping people off in Lagos like that. That traffic is crazy. Okay, so he doesn't drop you, and then he just pulls up like a bundle of like 100,000 naira or 50,000 naira, and he gives it to you, and he's like, okay, so just take this for your transport now since I can't drop you. To you, he's like, this is nice. I mean, money is nice. And then maybe you guys get texting, and then maybe while texting, he's like, oh, let me talk to you on video call or something, or can I call you over WhatsApp? And you're like, oh, I don't really have so much data. And then he credits your phone with like 20k airtime, and you're like, ooh, okay. And then you guys plan a date. He sends you wardrobe, or maybe he gives you like, or maybe he tells you, oh, go to this boutique, my friend owns it, or my friend's wife owns it, or whatever. Pick whatever you want. I'll send a makeup artist to do your makeup. My driver will come and pick you. We're going to this rooftop restaurant. Your brain, you don't already date, like you're already like, oh my God, this is it. This is the life. But then you cannot compare this to going out with younger men. My dear, first things first, these two people, their pockets are not the same. And this is not to say that there aren't young girls out there that are dating young men that are giving them this kind of treatment. I mean, it is totally possible. But I'm just saying, like at a larger percentage, or in a larger percentage, you cannot be expecting the same treatment you get from going out with older married men, most likely, to going out with younger guys, okay? You cannot be expecting that young guy to just start splurging all over the place. That old man is doing that because he's not trying to get to know you. He just wants to get into your pants. So he wants to show you the money and then, you know, hasten up the process because there's no time. That man has a wife at home. He's done with that phase. He's not trying to get to know anybody. He's not trying to get to know anybody's favorite color or whatnot. So when I saw that video, it just made sense that, okay, this person kind of has this ideology, because I just feel like when you've spent most of your early dating years with older men, it starts to trample on like your school of thought or your mentality, because now it's so hard for you to now understand how dating younger men can be. It's so hard for you to understand that, oh, so when I go out on a date, we're really just getting to know each other. Oh, so when I go out on a date, you probably wouldn't send me the dress I wear. You probably wouldn't pay for me coming. Like, there will be no thanks for coming money. And then it's so hard for them to comprehend, because they're just like, what's this? Like, you know, when you know, have you guys seen these TikTok videos where people are like, when I taste a bad relationship or something? So I think it's what it is for them. And then in the third picture, it was something I saw on Instablog. I actually saw that yesterday night, and that was like what made me say, yes, I'm going to film this video. So in that, I didn't even have time to read the full story, because it just, only the caption alone was like, what in God's name is this? So apparently I heard the woman beat his ear off because he didn't pay her tea fare. Why? Like, up to that extent? So you're willing to go to jail because someone did not pay your tea fare? Like, why? What exactly is this tea fare madness about? Like, I don't understand. I always used to think that there was this basic dating orientation that everybody just knew. So like, this is like news to me. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. Before I end this video, I'm just going to drop like a few tips, or like my own personal dating opinions, or I don't know, my own personal dating expectations, or whatever it is you want to call it. Okay, so first things first. Vex money is always very important. I don't know who raised you people, I don't know who taught you people about dating, but vex money is always very important. Let's just start with that. You can't come out on a date and just not have anything on you. This is 2022, my dear. People are moving mad. Okay, people are moving crazy. People are going ballistic. How do you just arrange a date and you just go empty-handed? You carry that beautiful purse or whatever and there's nothing inside it. It's just wrong. Second, I don't think it is okay for you to totally assume that someone would pay your tea fare. Now, not to sound hypocritical, I think it's courteous that the person that invited me for the date offers to pay my tea fare, maybe while I'm leaving, or if he offers to pay while I'm coming, fine. But then I don't just assume that this person is going to pay my tea fare. It's just wrong. Why would you just assume automatically that, oh, he invited me out, so I'm going to take an Uber and blah blah blah, and when I get there I'll call him and he'll come out? What if your date is running late? Have you thought about that? That's why these days you see all these random girls trending on social media that, oh, she took a boat to a certain location and she started telling the boat driver, please wait, my boyfriend is coming. Why? Like, why do you want to expose yourself to this kind of things? It's not necessary. Like, even if you're not even going to have enough money to pay for the meal, at least have money to take yourself to and from that place. What if anything happens? So I just think it's wrong for you to just assume completely that this person is going to handle your tea fare. What if in that guy's head he has already said, okay, I'm inviting her to this nice restaurant, I really want to put up a good impression, but all I can do is pay for the food? And then you're just there somewhere sitting down getting your face dolled up with 30k makeup, and then you don't have transport fare. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself, my dear. So yes, in as much as I find it courteous that, oh, the person that invited me for a date pays the tea fare, I just don't go into that assumption and say, oh yes, he's going to pay my tea fare. Do you know, I even feel like, guys, this is 2022. How about you're just straightforward about these things? Just be straightforward. Go ahead and ask this person, how am I getting there? Would you send me a cab? Would you send a driver? Would you come pick me? I mean, if you put it that way, this person will know that, okay, now we're having the transportation conversation, and then he can probably now clear it out and be like, oh, you can find your way there or something, and then you just know. At least it saves you the stress. Pata pata, the person will be like, this girl, she wants me to pay her tea fare. She's one of those girls. Well, but then what's the worst that will happen? He'll probably leave you on R, or he'll probably now block you, or he'll probably now have a mindset about you and not want to see you again. But then it saves you the embarrassment of just carrying your two left leg with your 30k made up face with an empty purse and then begging boatman that your date is coming. Aside that, I just feel like, guys, for the mere fact that this person is a stranger, why are you assuming a lot of things? This person is a stranger. Why do you want to put so much trust and dependence on this person? Do you know what can happen? Do you know how that day is going to turn out? And you're just automatically saying, oh, this person I met a few days ago and I've been texting for a while is going to pay my fare. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to say is, I know you guys have heard this one a lot of times, is don't eat more than yourself. Just don't go and do past yourself. Going out on a date, especially a first date with someone, is not the right time to start trying out new things. It's not the right time to start saying, oh, I've been seeing this in the movies, let me eat it today. Or, oh, let me order the most expensive thing in the menu. Necessary, my dear, it's not necessary. Maybe when you guys have started dating, you guys can be trying out restaurants and trying out food or whatnot. But this is a first date. Why do you want to go on a first date and you want to order the most expensive wine in the menu? You want to order the most expensive food they have in the restaurant? Why would you do that? Because technically, you're still getting to know this person. You don't know this person's pockets. You know if this man has carried his whole salary to impress you on the first date. Do you know? And then you just told yourself, yes, today is the day I'm going to eat, what's this thing called? Caviar and whatever. Oh my god. And you want to eat the most expensive cuisine that you can find there. My dear, do you guys know, fun fact, that you can go on a date where you guys just have drinks? Do you know that? Do you know you must not eat? Do you know that even if you want to eat something, do you know you can just snack on something? Do you know it's even best you order something you are so used to, just in case it does not taste nice? At least if I order jollof, I'm used to jollof. At all times, I know jollof. So even if the person does not cook the jollof well, I can eat jollof. Because, I mean, that's not the time to start training your palate. You know, some foods are actually like acquired taste. What if, let's even leave money aside now. What if you go there, you order that expensive seafood, whatever, and then you eat it and your tummy starts getting upset and you start farting all over the place like a mad person? Can you look at yourself? Can you look at yourself in the public place? It's not necessary. Even if you want to just, I must eat, I can't go on a date and just take drinks. My dear, order chicken wings. Fries and chicken wings. You will be happy. Like, order jollof. Order what you know. Order what you can even pay for, most importantly. But at least order what you know, my dear. Don't go and start reading menu. You will now go and say, give me from number 1 to number 10. Why? It's somebody's son, no. Like, I just feel like whenever you guys are doing these things, just wonder, my brothers, my cousins, this is what they go through. Let's stop putting all this unnecessary pressure on men. And then the next thing I'm going to say is this. I do not know where that narrative of expecting a tip after a date came from. But if you belong to that school of thought and you're a young girl watching this video, please just stop. Okay, please just stop. This is wrong. Okay, this is so wrong. I'm so sure that this is not how our mothers did it. This is not how our aunties did it. This is just totally wrong. How do you go out with someone and then at the end of the day you're just expecting an incentive? See, if you have this kind of mindset, it just means that you're going to find yourself going out on so many dates, hanging out with so many people, just because you want to collect money at the end of it all. You even end up being in the presence of people you on a normal you won't even want to hang out with, but then he's going to give me money now, so let me go. Why do you want to sit down for 2 hours, 3 hours listening to someone, talking to someone, just because of how much? It would even trample your whole dating process and everything, because you would just, once you see someone that is so interested in your personality, you just zone out like, no, I'm there for the money. And I just feel like if you belong to this school of thought, it's not going to take long before you just fall into like proper prostitution and just hanging out with like older men, married men, sugar daddies and whatnot. Because, my dear, I don't know how many young men out there are going to pay for your makeup 30k, buy your dress, send you flowers, blah blah blah, someone that they just met. Take it easy, take it easy, please, take it easy. That being said, I'm just going to wrap up this video. I would like to know in the comment section, what are your own dating expectations? Do you expect that your tea fare will be covered? Do you go on dates expecting to be tipped? Because apparently that's a thing now. Do you technically go on dates to make money? Because that's what it is. Do you go on dates to make money? Do you agree with this lady? Please don't forget to like this video, That is, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video. Subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. Please guys, subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. Big or no. So yes, I'll be in the comments, guys. I would really like to know, what are your dating expectations? Do you agree? Do you belong to that school of thought? Please let me know, and let's get interactive in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.